Black-u-knock.
Rob Smith here at Cage Warriors Manchester. I'm here with George Shitstains. Sorry,
Oh man!
I had to.
No! You're giving Paddy too much credit here.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. We'll start properly now. Who is George Staines? George Staines. Is it St. George Staines?
St. George Staines.
There we go, mate.
There we go.
My apologies.
It's a little stutter.
Little stuff, of course. So I want to talk about your fight coming up.
Yes.
Like I told you, Cage Warriors Newcastle, it had to be.
Yeah. You was right. You predicted it. Hit it here first, folks.
Nostradamus of Cage Warriors. And I want to talk about this matchup because you're fighting someone who I'm going to butcher his name, so I apologise in advance. I'm going to say Ioan Harris.
Yeah, Ioan Harris, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
And so let's talk because he's 5-2.
Yeah.
Solid opponent. And
very good opponent.
You're looking to stay undefeated. What have you done? Have you watched much tape on him? And what do you make
obviously, ironically, we did the IMAFs together. We did the Euros. He won the gold in welterweight. I won gold at lightweight. This is when I was a bit smaller though. So I think he maybe thinks I'm a bit smaller than what I actually am. Obviously, I've watched tape studied. I've tape studied. I've tape studied everyone. I'm not an idiot. Yeah. I'm fairly intelligent for a fighter.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I think so. Borderline retard. Bleep that bit. I don't want to get cancelled. No, he's a good opponent. He's tough. Do you know what I mean? Like he's very talented. Got a good jiu-jitsu. Got a good ground game. And obviously, I'm known for my jiu-jitsu and ground game. So it's going to be a really good clash of styles. I'm really looking forward to see how it goes. Like obviously, I've broken him down pretty well, and obviously my coaches Rimmer, Ellis, Ben have all broken him down well as well. So.
Let's talk about the debut in Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
Because when you left Octagon, it was where was it going? It almost felt like it had to be Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
Cage Warriors outside the UFC, I think it's the biggest one.
It is. It's the one especially for like I'm English, fucking it's big in England. You know what I mean? And it was kind of the only route.
And you kind of got offered an opportunity you couldn't turn down in a co-main event. Obviously,
do you know what I mean? Bungard, they're literally Bungard.
And it's kind of crazy. There was
I know, it's mad. The irony. Do you know what I mean?
But you got a co-main event for your debut, mate.
It's heavy, innit, that?
You dominated.
Yeah. I'm like the English Khabib, like that. Khabib didn't always get finishes, but he dominated. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. I'm not saying I'm on the same level as Khabib.
Not yet.
But not yet. But it's coming. Do you know what I mean? I'm as dominant. Just need to work on them finishes.
And what was it like fighting the Yellow Gloves for the first time? Did it feel different in Octagon?
It felt different in terms like obviously being home. Like it was the first time I fought in England for a while, and like it's the first time I've been in the cage and got goosebumps. I remember it so distinctively. Yeah, I remember being in the cage and like when my name got announced, like everyone's cheering. It was a loud reaction, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is like what I have to look forward to in the future. Like this is me now for the rest of my life. And I was like, I had literal goosebumps. I was like, yeah, this is me. This is what I want to do.
I know I'm quite biased.
No.
I think the Newcastle crowd is the best in cage.
Yeah, it was boss like.
What was that like? How excited did you get back out in the front of that crowd?
Amazing, do you know what I mean? Like, my dad was in the crowd and he was talking to a lot of people and he was saying, obviously, they're all supporting me.
Yeah.
I'm clearly just a likeable person. I don't know what it is.
I would say so.
Thank you very much.
You like Lego? That is.
Everyone loves Lego, do you know what I mean?
Loves Lego.
Everyone secretly loves Lego and Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't care what anyone says. Like my girlfriend says, I don't like Star Wars. I'm like, you haven't watched Star Wars.
You haven't watched Star Wars.
No.
People who don't like Star Wars have never watched Star Wars.
Can you do me a favour? Like, can you send a message to my girlfriend Ellie? Tell her to watch Star Wars.
Ellie, watch Star Wars.
Listen to the man.
Watch the Phantom Menace through to the Revenge of the Sith. Then watch the originals. Leave the sequels out.
Back on track.
Back on track.
Let's talk about the lightweight division because 155.
Yeah.
It's the toughest weight class
Yeah.
in the organisation. It's stacked with killers.
Yeah, absolute killers.
You're undefeated. That makes you stand out against these guys who've got a few losses on their record. You're sharing the card with a few of your teammates. Some other lightweights in the crowd like George Hardwick, Daniel Conrad,
Cullen, other teammate Cullen.
And who in the lightweight division do you think would give you the most interesting fight? Who do you want to fight the most? And then if it had to be for the belt, which match would you think?
So obviously, the belt excites me the most.
Yeah,
it's always gonna. Who doesn't get excited when you talk about the title contention?
Yeah.
In all honesty, like I did want to fight Bungard. Like in all honesty, I did want to fight him. Because like I wanted to.
If he wins tonight, fancy it?
2 weeks in it. If he wants it, he can have it.
Yeah.
I've already got an opponent, but yeah. Or fucking after this, do you know what I mean?
Not,
but I'd love to fight him. That's what I initially had in my head, like, because I took his co-main spot.
Yeah.
So I was like going to like kind of like not like push it a little bit, do you know what I mean? I had it all in my head, but obviously didn't work out. These got matched, But it would have been a great shot to get me into title contention. Do you know what I mean? People who beat Bungard, fuck, almost messed up his name. I'm sorry, lad. You seem like a nice fella. But people who beat Bungard usually go on to title contention. Do you know what I mean? Put the name right up there. So yeah, that was one I had my eye on. Other than that, I haven't really thought about it much. Like him, and then he fought this. I was like, I'll just see who gives me, see what name I get through, and then sign the contract. Literally.
We've had some massive fights in the lightweight division recently. Last week we had John Vucenic versus Tall at Madrid. What did you make of his performance?
It was good, wasn't it? Like the grappling exchanges. Jordan was losing him a little bit. I can't pronounce the other kid's name, so I'm just gonna. The other kid. I was got other kid. No disrespect, lad. The other kid, he was winning the grappling exchanges a lot, wasn't he? But John was obviously throwing out submissions, doing a lot more damage. And then fucking hopefully he'll get back in the UFC. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a really nice fella, isn't he?
He's so nice. And I think him getting cut was a strange one. It's one of them. UFC
are ruthless. Do you know what I mean? Like they're ruthless. Like saying people saying, short notice. You do UFC a favour, it isn't anything to them. There's such a big organisation. Like you got to think, like Apple. Like you got that's the level that they're like operating on. Do you know that is UFC level? Do you know that's what the UFC is? It's a premier of MMA. So you got to think they're a big corporation and they're going to be ruthless.
And we've got an interim title fight.
Tonight.
Tonight versus Omar Tagura versus Emil Brown. Who do you think takes that one?
It's hard. Obviously O'Meal's popped to the gym a couple of times, and I know he's very good. Omar's very technical. He's very methodical.
He's got that grappling style. To fight against.
So I think it's a really interesting one. I think if he stays on the feet, I'll give it to O'Meal. But I think if it goes, O'Meal's really good on the floor though. He's very good on the floor as well. So it's a bit of a toss up. Do you know what I mean? I think it's one of them who wants it more and who turns up on the day. I think that's what it all comes down to tonight.
My final question is, in Newcastle, get the win.
Yeah.
Is a Palmo on the cards?
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even get a Palmo after my last fight, I just got a shitty fucking doner meat and chips. It was terrible. I thought I ordered doner meat and chips, a burger and like these chicken and chips. I thought the doner meat was like just a doner meat. I thought it was a big tray of doner meat. It would end up being chips. I was half fuming, so I got a little bit of doner and some shit chips that were all soggy. Monjaras, right? Is there a Monjaras in Newcastle?
Yeah, there is.
Sand,
Palmo
then,
Palmo's do it.
Bosh.
Appointment.
Laku Noch.